Hello, my friends. Welcome back to my channel and part 2 of Lilly. So let's see, recap. So I printed the medium version of the page, which is available in my Etsy shop down. There's a link in the description box, either below the video or beside the video, depending on what device you are looking at it from. And we're going to do the hair today, and we're going to be doing it in Prismas. Before I get started, if you don't mind, please go up there and give this video a little thumbs up. All of those likes really help support the channel and help get it seen and all of that good stuff. So I would greatly appreciate it. Okay, so we are going to use Prismas, and we're going to use Beige, which is PC 997. We're going to use, try and put these in a little bit of an order, Dark Brown, which is PC 94 something, 94. I hate it when that happens. I do tend to, I do tend to color up those numbers because I really don't pay attention much to those numbers. Hang on. I can tell you what it is. It is PC 946. Sorry about that. Okay. PC 946. All right. Then we're going to be using Sienna Brown, which is PC 945. And might use a little bit of white, and we'll probably use a little bit of black. I use my Farben black because that is my favorite black in the whole world. You can get that on, you can get those open stock on Etsy. And it has a nice warm, it's a nice warm black, so that's why I really like it. All right, I'm trying to get, let me get myself a little bit organized here. For some reason, I got all discombobulated there for a second. Okay, so I'm going to start with the beige and the dark brown. And let's see, do I want to start from the bottom and work my way up? For some reason, I'm feeling that urge, so I'm just going to start in here, and we're going to throw some pencil down in this kind of the center of all of these little sections of hair. We'll start there. Then we're going to do dark brown and just feather that into what we've just done. Let's go ahead and do this one that's here in front of her face. A little bit of beige. I'm going to sharpen my dark brown just a touch. I can do a few loose hairs here too if we want. Okay, so I'm going to show, I'll show you what the color combo is going to get us here. Let's do the dark brown right in here. I think I'm going to go ahead and okay, then we're going to use the Sienna Brown. I'm gonna use the word glaze because I'm not pressing very hard. We're just kind of floating some of this red color in here as well to kind of tint that brown. So that's kind of the hair color that we're going for. And then I will come in with my black when I'm finished, but I just wanted to show you now what I'm going to be doing. And we're just going to add a few bits of black in the deepest parts of all of these little sections so that it really gives it some depth. And then when we're finished, then we'll add just a few highlights with the white. So that's basically what we're going to do. So yeah, sorry, I'm debating here. This section right here came out really dark in this medium version. I might have to go in and fix that, but to fix it here, I'm going to add a little bit of the beige. And then I'll come in with the dark brown. This is a piece of hair right here, so I do switch back and forth with the pencils. So really, these are the only three that I'm going to be using. I think you can tell the difference between the three: beige, dark brown, and sienna brown. So as I switch back and forth, hopefully, if I forget to say what I'm using, you can tell just by, the color. Obviously, this is dark brown. Beige. Let's go ahead and do this all the way in this section here. Dark brown. Remember to turn your pencil occasionally as you do this. That will help keep your point a little sharper. Sienna Brown. So I don't think I'm going to wait until the end. I think I'm going to pull my black in right now. I think I missed the Sienna Brown on this one, so let's do that. All right, I'm going to pull the black in now because, yeah, I like to see it kind of come together as I go as opposed to waiting until the very end. So she really needs the black to really give it that depth that I am going for. So don't get carried away. Start small. You can always add more. But we want this black to be the depth of the hair, not necessarily the color of the hair. So putting some of these little, I don't know how I would describe it, a little thicker areas of black, kind of separating the strands. I might want a little bit more of this Sienna Brown. I think some more black. It just seems like the more little divided sections there are, the more realistic it seems to look to me. So I'm having the urge to want to do her eyebrows real quick. So every time I look down, she's got gray eyebrows. It's bugging me. So I think I'm going to use the dark brown. And maybe even just give my pencil, since it's already got a pretty sharp point on it, I'm just going to give it a little touch up with the sandpaper. Now I have a really sharp point without having to put my pencil through the sharpener. And eyebrows seem to, when they get kind of up to this peak of the eyebrow, the hairs seem to start to go down at that point. So we're gonna kind of change direction a little bit. And it kind of gets hidden into behind this squirrely queue of hair. Actually, I'm gonna add a little bit of black right behind this section. And let's do this one. Already that brightened up her face, getting rid of those gray eyebrows. Okay, that's better. All right, let's move on. Let me get the right pencils in my hand here. Okay. I'm really tempted to just put a few more little white, not white, beige, a few more beige streaks there. I'm almost ready to move on. I'm sorry. I just keep kind of seeing things and it's like, no, I don't like that. So I'm just darkening with the dark brown rather than the black. Just going to darken a few areas. All right, should we go ahead and do, before we move on, okay, let's go ahead and do these since we were kind of working in this area. It helps me if I hold my pencil down nice and low, far back from the point, and kind of twist your hand a little bit as you're working those hairs down. Just give it a little bit of a twist, and it helps to make those hairs look kind of more random and organic, for lack of a better word. We want them nice and thin and nice and kind of squiggly. So doing that helps. And then I'm going to do that with this Sienna Brown as well. Give that a really nice sharp point. Okay, that works. All righty. So let's do I'm going to do some pretty heavy beige right here on these. Let's just do those 3. Okay, dark brown. Sienna Brown. Okay, and black. Missed this little bit right there. All right, I'm just curious about something. Let's see what happens if I run this blender over everything. Not a lot. Not a lot happens. All right, that's fine. Okay, let's just do some more. I'm gonna do some, just sharpen this a little bit. I'm gonna do some random squiggly with the beige right here in this dark spot, so that when I go over it with the dark color, we should still have some of those light hairs kind of showing through, so it's not just a dark pit of you know, black or dark brown. All right, so dark brown. Okay, this is the center of a curl, or a, you know, like a, well, I guess it is a curl. You know, her hair is all twisted up on top of her head. Still dark brown. So when I color in this area now, those little white, not white, they're beige, but still, those little light hairs are now still showing, which I'm very happy about. That's what we want to have happen. All right, let's go ahead and do some Sienna Brown. You can do some soft, loose little flyaway hairs if you want. All right, so let's do some black. Still feel like this is not dark enough. Okay. I might come in and add another color at the end here. I'm not sure yet. So highlights, and these highlights don't all have to go in the same exact direction. They can crisscross over each other. Hairs would crisscross over each other, especially with a curly hair like this. You're not going to have that perfectly smooth, coiffed look. It's going to be a little bit messier. I'm just going to go ahead and do the rest. that was the beige. Now we have now we have the dark brown. I'm going to put a little bit more. I put some of those hairs in here on these really dark. That's better. Okay, dark brown. Let's come up here. Okay, I think I'm not going to go too crazy with the flyaway hairs on the outside, you know, the outer edge of her hair until after I get the background in, and then we can add some on top of the oil pastels. I think we're going to use oil pastels for the background. I feel like I missed some highlight here. Okay, back to the dark brown. All right, we have and what are the lily? We have a lily flower right coming in right behind her ear, or you know, right near her head. So I want to be a little bit careful. I might come in and add more hairs over here after I get the rest of that stuff done. Yeah, I think I'll wait to do these last few hairs until after I get the lilies done. This is still hair right here, though. Okay. All right, I'm going to sharpen that tip just a little bit. Nice and sharp with that sandpaper. And then we're going to do these really fine little hairs. They're just loose. I think that's probably enough. All right. Sienna Brown. I'm not 100% happy with this hair yet. Let's get some black in here. I missed some Sienna Brown right in here. All right, back to black. I'm going to soften that with the dark brown. Put a little bit of this Sienna Brown on that. All right. Part of me not liking it could be that I just don't have the flyaway hairs yet put on her. And I'm wondering if I want to add another color. But I don't know what color that would be. This is my Caran d'Ache full blender. And the only reason I'm doing it is because I did it on this side, and I just want to make sure that I'm keeping things equal. All right, let's try the white. And the only reason I'm using white is because it's going to show up the best. And, you know, the lines are so thin that it's not really going to translate as, ooh, she's got white hairs. I think it's going to translate more as the light is just catching these loose flyaway ones. That's funny, just that little bit is making me happier. I was thinking I needed to add some more red, but I don't really want it to be red. And sorry, I'm grabbing my book just to see if there's anything that I might want to add, like maybe some Terra Cotta, maybe it. All right, let's just do a little experiment. All right, so here is my Terra Cotta, it's a little itty bitty one, and let's just pick a spot and all right, guys, I like it. So I'm just gonna glaze a little bit of this. Okay, I like it. It added just that little bit of extra red-ish. I hate using the word red because it's not really red, but just that little bit of extra warmth in that hair. And I think I'm going to do just a few more little It's funny because the more and more of these little dark bits that I add in here, the more and more I like how the hair's looking. Let's just soften this. This black line that I have here just looks a little bit too harsh, so just soften that up with some of that dark brown. I think I'm going to add a few more. I wonder what happens if I add them with beige. I don't think they'll show up quite as well. I mean, it really doesn't, you can't differentiate the difference between the ones I did with beige and the ones I did with white, so I think that they're fine. If I press harder, I can get a few more beige ones. I think that's probably good. Yeah, we'll finish her hair here after we do the lilies. But I do have time to do her shirt, so let's do that. And I have a few pencils pulled out for that. Even though the shirt is going to be one color, I do not like just using a solid color to color almost anything. So I've got Nectar, I've got Peach. I know you can't tell what that is. That's Peach, Light Peach. Then I have Mineral Orange and Orange to maybe do some glazing over the top. But to start with, I'm just going to put down a layer of the Nectar. My poor pencil. The tape is all that's holding these two sides together, so it's starting to bend on me. Maybe I should just take it out and put it in a extender. Ugh, it's driving me nuts. All right, I had to separate it. We'll just put it in an extender. Okay, so Nectar. Okay, then I'm going to take some light peach. Let's do some peach. All right, now I have mineral orange and regular orange. Let's start with a little bit of mineral orange. I just want to see what that, and then this is the regular orange, which is quite a bit brighter. The mineral orange is a little bit more yellow. I kind of like that too. So I don't think I want to cover the entire thing. I think I just want to put it down in some, I don't know, random-ish spots. Although I do kind of like this mineral orange, actually. Now that I'm kind of laying it on here, it's like, that's getting me closer to where I want to be, I think. So I'm changing my mind. I'm putting this mineral orange down a little bit more, covering a little bit more than I had thought that I was going to. But I also kind of like how it's not completely solid in its color. I'm looking here on her neck, and there's just a little, I just want to see if my blender will take care of that. It just looked a little bit, I don't know, icky to me. Maybe if I throw some nectar down on top. Just, I mean, I've got the skin colors right here. Might as well try and fix it, right? This is my peach. That's better. All right, let's just kind of smush these colors together a little bit. I quite like these three. Actually, I guess we used more than three, but I like how it's kind of a little bit pinky, a little bit, you can see a little bit of the yellow, a little bit of the orange. That's not bad. It's not maybe as dark as I had. All right, just give me a second to decide what I want to do here. add any actual pink? Because, of course, I didn't write down what colors I used the first time. This is the orange. And this is, no, I don't think that's the right color. I've got this color on here that I did on my original. I don't know, I have no idea how I got to it. It's really pretty though. This is pretty too. I mean, it's very similar. It's just not quite. The one I did was darker. But I honestly, let's just try a little more Nectar. I honestly don't know what I did to get it that color. I hate it when that happens. It's a pretty color. It is. It's a pretty color. I don't know why I'm stressing about it. This is salmon pink, which is not very dark and is not going to really do much of anything. I might just have to be satisfied with the color as it is. Darn it. All right, one more try. I'm going to do this mineral orange again a little bit. See, it makes it too orange, too yellowy orange. All right. This is orange. It's not right. Okay, I'm going to throw in the towel and just be happy with this as it is, because it's still a pretty color. What do I have here? Nectar. Just more Nectar. Yeah, it's still a pretty color. I'm happy. I hope you're happy. You can make the shirt any color that you want. All right. Now this side of her is darker. We established some dark shadows here. So I'm kind of wondering if I should try and go a little bit darker on her shirt. Don't do this yet. I'm testing the waters here. Terra Cotta is going to be, maybe chestnut or henna. Maybe henna. Let's look at henna. I'm just feeling like I kind of want there to be a little bit more shadow on this side of her. This is pretty. I'm also looking here, feeling like I did not put enough color on her skin over here. Let me just fix that real quick because that will bug me. So I'm just going to throw some peach. It's not that the color's necessarily wrong, but that I feel like I can see too much of the paper tooth. All right, I want to blend this henna into what we just did. Made a little bit of a difference, but not a huge difference. I still think it's good though. I'm okay with how it looks. All right, I am going to say that we're done for today's video. I think what I'm going to do off camera is go ahead and take my white Prisma, and I'm going to outline all of the mandala. Now this page comes with two versions. It comes with a version with the mandala, and it comes with a version without the mandala. So you can pick whichever one you choose. But since we're going to work on the flowers next, I want to have the mandala done so that I can work these flowers on top of the mandala, because it's in the background. So I don't think you need to see me do that. If you printed the version with the mandala, you can, and you want it to be white, then use white. If you want it to be darker, because mine is going to probably be subtle. If I put my white color on first, and then my oil pastels are going to go on top of it, the oil pastels are going to color the mandala. See, I'm talking out loud here, thinking in my head, do I want that, or do I want the mandala to stand out? No, I'm going to do it first. I'm going to do my white pencil on the mandala first, as opposed to the first one that I did, where I did gel, I think it was gel pen on top of the, yep, that's what okay, I'm gonna do a white pencil off camera, so when I come back next time, you will see the mandala will be outlined in white, and then we'll do the flowers on the next one and the background on the last one. So thank you so much for being here, listening to my indecisions, and I will see you guys all next time. Thanks so much. Love to you all. Happy coloring. Bye.